The servant who shattered a dynasty. In the spring of 1798, Seville glowed under a golden sun. The duchess and her 3 roses prepared for another royal gathering. But beneath the velvet gowns, a secret movement stirred. He was a boy born in chains, now a servant who saw the truth. A glance held too long became a whispered thank you in the deserted halls. Letters were left in hidden places, bridging the gap of rank and duty. Fiery Clara and longing Lucía found warmth untouched by power in him. The walls began to tremble when the truth surfaced. Each woman was with child. The Duke demanded answers, and each broken voice spoke the same name, Mateo. The Duke vanished. Days later, Mateo was gone, leaving no trace of his passing.
The Montoya women locked themselves away. Curtains were drawn, mirrors covered. The palace that once hosted kings became a tomb of silence. Seville turned its back on them. The roses of Andalusia withered in solitude. Months passed, then years, and finally decades. By 1803, the Montoya Palace was abandoned. By 1820, its name had vanished from records. Children who walked past its gates were told to whisper, never to look too long. It was said the house still breathed at night. That candlelight flickered behind its windows when the moon was full. Nearly a century later, in 1891, historians entered the ruins. They found rotting wood, collapsed ceilings, and halls swallowed by dust. The portraits had been removed. The family's crest was torn from the walls. But in the cellar beneath a cracked archway, they found something carved into stone. 7 words. They loved me because I saw them. And below that, one more. Not as queens, but as women. No one knows who carved it. No one knows if Mateo ever left Spain or if he was buried beneath the palace he once served. No records, no graves, no proof, only silence and stone. But stories, like ghosts, never truly die. They linger in whispers, in dust, in the places where love once dared to live. And so the tale of the House of Montoya survived, not in the books of nobles, but in the songs of servants. They sang of a man who saw beauty beyond bloodlines, of women who loved in defiance of their world, of a dynasty that fell not by sword or war, but by the power of a single forbidden heart. The Palace of Montoya still stands, hidden behind ivy and time, its windows sealed with iron. Some say if you listen through the cracks, you can hear a heartbeat still echoing through the stone. Others claim the sound is only the wind. But perhaps it is the memory of Mateo, the servant who shattered a dynasty, the man who saw beyond crowns and titles, the man who taught Spain's proudest house that love once awakened cannot be chained. For love does not ask for permission. It does not kneel to rank or wealth. It rises where it is forbidden, and it destroys the walls built to contain it. Centuries later, his story remains, a whisper in Seville, a scar in the heart of history. And though time erased their names, the message carved into the cellar endures. They loved me because I saw them, not as queens, but as women. Even now, the ruins remember. The dust remembers, and somewhere in the soul of Andalusia, the roses of Montoya still bloom in secret. Love unforgiven, undying, and unbound.